Okay, my name is Laura Boyle and I work with Teagasc. I'm a senior research officer with Teagasc in Moore Park. Today my paper was about the financial and welfare implications of carcass condemnations in slaughter pigs. So basically over the past few years we've conducted some research based in abattoirs where we have looked at things like welfare lesions in pigs, like for example caused by tail biting, and also looked at reasons as to why pigs are condemned or parts of carcasses are condemned. And we found that there's a strong link between lesions caused by tail biting, which is a behavioural vice in pigs, and carcass losses. And some of our calculations would indicate that up to 82 cents per pig is lost due to carcass is lost to the producer because of carcass condemnations. So I suppose my argument in the paper today was that if we improve pig welfare on farm by trying to reduce tail biting, now admittedly it is a very difficult problem to reduce, but improvements to pig welfare on farm could ultimately lead to a reduction in carcass condemnations at the abattoir. And given the substantial amount of money that's being lost to condemnations, improvements, financial investment in the farm to improve pig welfare is probably a worthwhile investment. And what we're also interested in this work is seeing how much welfare information we collect on slaughter pigs in the abattoir, because most of our work is going on to farms and inspecting pigs on farms. But the advantage of an abattoir is you've huge numbers coming through at a very fast rate, and it means you might not necessarily need to go to the farm with all the disease risks and everything that are inherent to farm visits because of biosecurity. We have found that the abattoir is a very good place to collect information on animal welfare, and we would propose that if this information were fed back to producers, it would help inform their herd health and welfare plans. I think that they are aware that there are problems. Tail biting problems are very visible to the producer because the tail injury is very severe in times. But there's a feeling of it's a difficult problem to tackle, and with the best will in the world, producers are finding it quite hard to get on top of tail biting problems on farms. So I think there's kind of a give up feeling. And you were asking me earlier, is the problem increasing? And I think that as herd sizes are increasing, problems come in with animal welfare as you get larger herds, because the human to animal ratio increases, and there's just less time to inspect animals and to take bitten animals out of pens. The pressures producers are under are enormous. But as I say, the argument I'm making is it would be financially worthwhile to try and reduce these problems on farms, and there'll be other benefits in terms of reduced medical bill or veterinary bills and things like that.